Drashti, welcome to yet another segment of
Teri
Teri
Tarka.
Tarka. Firstly, congratulations since Geet has completed not only 1 year but 300 plus
More than
episodes.
300 episodes.
Yes. So, how does it feel that even after 300 plus episodes, Mahi is still making people go weak on their knees?
I really don't know if it's making people go weak on their knees, but we are kind of getting bored of it now. We don't feel the Mahi anymore. It's like, okay, rolling, cut. Oh my god, let me get out of this. No, it's from as an actor's point of view, from growing from what I was to where I am right now. When I used to do Dil Mil Gaye, the character that I played and how I used to act, I still remember every time my crying scenes would come on TV, my Masi and my mum would laugh. And now with the change in Geet, where when I actually cry, they actually cry watching me.
Since there have been a lot of emotional scenes in Geet, one such scene where you actually got carried away and you actually cried and you couldn't stop even after the director said a cut.
One was when the airport segment where I'm saying Ma, Dev, that one, and one scene where during my wedding when my Darji comes back to me and we have a conversation. That's when the entire unit was crying, and even after the director said cut, the director, the creatives, the ADs would come to me and they were like, next scene, ye shot hai tera, and I'm like, why are you crying? And they're like, we can't get over the scene. And I'm like, thank you so much.
And you have been playing Geet over a year now.
Yes.
How much of it have you become? Has the character influenced?
You can say more like I've put in more of Drashti into Geet than Geet going into Drashti. I really can't be like Geet, to be very honest. I can't be crying all the time. No doubt I can cry at the drop of my hat, but not like for such situations. I wouldn't be under somebody so badly.
So now do you think Geet has become more believable considering you've added a lot?
Not really. Geet was anyway believable even in the beginning because we picked up from a real story. So what happened to Geet and the way she was and what she felt and what happened to her was pretty much real. No doubt now when the fun bit has started into it, that's when I've put in a little more of Drashti than Geet.
In real life, how much is Drashti convinced about this fact?
See, more than forgiving, probably the person would be indifferent to me. I wouldn't be happy for him. I wouldn't be sad for him. I wouldn't be in love with him or probably hate him. I would probably pity him because what goes around comes back around, and it's to him now. And I would probably feel bad for him that oh God, bechara. But not really hatred or anything because after some point, I think everything just fades away.
And how sometimes maybe a particular scene is not very convincing to you as a character since you've lived into the character for over a year. How do you convince yourself to do that scene?
I just think, dude, per day बनाने का time है. One day game खेल रहे हैं, पैसे बनाओ और निकलो. No, there are times when I debate with my director, but a lot of times what happens is you have a director who's shooting you for a while, and then there are substitute directors that come. But now that probably people know that I've been playing Geet and I've modified Geet the way I want, so they let me do what I want to do. But yeah, a lot of times, and I'm not convinced, and I have to still do it per day, Baba.
Man Singh Khurana is a legendary character. Every woman thinks.
So is Geet.
Yes, definitely. How much do you think Man Singh Khurana as a character is ideal, and would you?
Honestly speaking, Geet has already fallen for Man and she's like gaga over him and all, but trust me, if there's a man in real like Man Singh Khurana, please come to me, please come to me.